and shadows fall, I'll be beside you whenever you call. When worries weigh heavy and fears take flight, I'll be your strength, guiding through the night. And when the days are dark and heavy on your heart, I'll be the voice to guide you through the dim. Strong walls may crumble, but within you've got the spark. Just turn the key, let light dissolve the grim. Did you think you were alone in your feelings? Strike a match, let your inner strength be seen. Welcome to all things serious. In the depths of your despair, where demons roam, I'll be the hand to hold. You're never alone. When storms rage fierce and winds blow strong, I'll be the shelter in your soul where you belong. Welcome to all things serious.
Welcome in, everybody. How are we all doing today? I hope we're doing well. What's going on? I see Quick Vic came in. He's going to be on the replay crew. A dose of rose, thank you. Richie, how you doing, brother? Kim. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? So, tonight's live is what is bipolar, okay? I've done many lives about it, but I want to refresh and everything, okay? So I'm going to bring up a shared screen, and we're going to go over it. And then I'll do my opening. Yes, we do keep missing each other. So I hope you're doing well. So let's go over this. What is bipolar? So we're going to talk about types of bipolar. Come on, quit moving. All right, so this is through Skyland Trail about bipolar disorder. Skyland Trail has expertise in treating individuals with any of the 5 types of bipolar disorder. You got bipolar 1, bipolar 2, cyclomythia. No, it's not cyclomythia. It's cyclothymia. Rapid cycling, bipolar disorder, otherwise specified. And one thing I want to talk about before I continue with this is that I want to let people know that I'm not a medical professional. This is purely educational purposes. I don't do diagnosis or anything like that. I recommend you seek professional help for diagnosis. Professional help. Okay? So we're going to go over this. So a person with bipolar disorder has experienced at least one episode of mania, as well as an episode of depression. It is common to experience depressive episodes with low mood and low energy, and episodes of mania or hypomania with elevated mood or high energy. Most people with bipolar disorder have mostly depressive episodes, although some have mostly manic or hypomanic episodes. A mood can last for hours, days, or even months. It's not always up and down. Most people with bipolar have significant periods in between mood episodes when they experience euthymia, meaning they are neither depressed nor manic. While bipolar illness is a mood disorder, some patients experience psychosis as a symptom. Missed diagnoses of bipolar disorder are not uncommon. 7 out of 10 patients are misdiagnosed at least once. When correctly diagnosed, however, treatments for managing bipolar disorder are often effective. Signs and symptoms of bipolar disorder. Symptoms of bipolar disorder often appear during a person's early 20s. Though children and teens can also show signs of bipolar symptoms, several symptoms characterize the mood states of bipolar disorder. Manic episodes. The appearance of manic episodes is used to help make bipolar 1 diagnosis. Manic episodes last at least 1 week or and are typified by a mood shift that's elevated, expansive, or irritable, and not the result of medication or other substances. The mood change is also characterized by 3 or more of the following symptoms: difficulty in social or work settings, ability to feel rested after short periods of sleep, such as 3 hours, rapid speech or thoughts, inflated self esteem or feelings of grandiosity, distraction by external stimuli, participation in high risk activities such as impulsive travel, spending, or sexual activity. All right, let's get to hypomanic episodes. Hypomanic episodes aren't as severe as manic episodes. They may not have the same level of impulsive behavior or disruption in daily activities. Hypomanic episodes can follow a manic episode for people with bipolar 1 or characterize a bipolar 2, like cyclothymic NOS, or bipolar disorder with rapid cycling diagnosis. Hypomanic episodes may be shorter than manic episodes, lasting at least 4 consecutive days. Depressive episodes. Depressive episodes are characterized by low mood or I can't even I'm going to slaughter this word right here. And he and head I'm pretty sure you guys can see this word right here. I'm going to try to pronounce it. I've never heard this word before. That word right there. And head onia. And head no head onia. And head no onia. A lack of pleasure in all things. 5 or more of the following symptoms can indicate a major depressive episode. I'm over here trying to pronounce words, and I can't even pronounce it. I apologize. Depressed mood, decreased interest in or joy of activities, increased weight loss or decreased appetite, insomnia or sleeping too much, lack of energy, feeling of guilt or worthlessness, inability to think or focus on tasks, and suicidal thoughts and behaviors. These symptoms last at least 2 weeks and make social work and or situations challenging. I have hypomanic episodes. And all these right here is what I feel quite frequently, if not a lot. I have lack of energy. I have insomnia. I have decreased interest in or joy from activities, depressed mood, worthlessness, inability to think or focus on tasks, and thoughts. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. If anybody else has experienced the same thing, I can relate. I can relate. That's why therapy is very important. Like most mental illnesses, scientists believe bipolar illness is caused by a combination of genetic and environmental factors. For individuals with a genetic predisposition for bipolar illness, experiencing stress can trigger the development of symptoms. For teens, stress can come from academic pressure, expectations to excel in sports and or other activities, peer pressure, changing bodies and hormones, bullying, loss of important relationships, trauma, or abuse. For adults, stress can come from death of a parent, becoming a parent, losing a job, experiencing divorce, trauma, or abuse. Effective treatments for bipolar disorder. Medications prescribed by board certified. I'm not talking about that. I don't talk about medication, but I talk about therapy. Okay. What's going on, NorCal? A lot of people, believe it or not, self-diagnose themselves, which is not good because you're not getting the treatment you need. Okay. I constantly tell people, if you feel a certain way, seek professional help. Seek out a seek out a psychiatrist, or is it a psychologist? The one that does prescribe the medication is the one you want to seek out. I think that's a psychiatrist, if I'm correct. And a psychologist is the prescriber, if I'm correct. I might be wrong. It might be the other way around. Okay. And then seek therapy. You want to know what your problem is and you want to fix it. Okay. Therapy is very important. Even if you don't think you need therapy, just because you think you don't need therapy might mean you need therapy. You never know. It's always good to have a therapist in your back pocket. So if you're ever stuck in a situation, you can go see that person. Hey, I need to make an appointment. Go see that person. Talk about that situation. Figure out a resolution and solve it. We got to take mental health serious again. We don't. We got to break the stigma around mental health. Yes. Yes, Liz. Therapy does work when you let it work. So basically, Liz is saying therapy does work when I work. Yes, it does. You just gotta want to work it, and it'll work for you. So if anybody wants to come up on panel and talk, I agree. Reality wins. I agree. I just don't talk about medication. That's not my place. I don't talk about the meds I take. I don't give out suggestions. But if a doctor suggests that you need to take medication to help, okay, follow the doctor's orders. But first, you want to get professional help to get your diagnosis done properly. I've had bipolar my whole life and didn't realize it until I was 30. I haven't been in therapy for almost 4 months, and it's getting pretty difficult for me. So, um, I'll have my vehicle fixed soon, and then I'll be able to get my driver's license switched over and get my insurance switched over so I can start back to therapy. You can learn a lot from therapy. Therapy is very helpful. You can learn a lot, believe it or not. So, what I would suggest, right, is telehealth therapy can help. Yes. It's for some people. For some people, telehealth therapy helps. Some people need that human to human contact too. There are those that need that human to human contact. And then there's those that can do a conversation over the phone. Well, I relate to you in that statement, Kim. So what Kim said for me, when things are good, they're really good. When things aren't so good, it's really bad. I just want to sleep and not she's not motivated to do anything. I can relate to that. I can relate. All right, Sammy G, I got your message. Sorry, I had to laugh. Yeah, see, right here. In most cases, in a lot of cases, therapy provides tools for you through life. Therapy provides tools, okay, coping skills on how to handle situations. I have the same thing, Liz. I have major depression too. Not number two, but I have major depression. I am going to do a live stream talking about major depressive disorder. I am going to do a live about major depressive disorder. So, all right, I'm going to drop the link again for anybody that wants to come up. We know so little about the brain, but therapy has proven to work on aligning neural pathways. Can't do that on your own, in my opinion. Totally agree, Jim. Totally agree. I totally agree with that statement. We don't know a lot about our brain. We don't. We're still learning. We still learn every day. So now put a 1 in chat if therapy has helped you. Put a 2 in chat if you're afraid to try therapy. Okay, Kim, do you want to share or would you like to talk in the background? Do you want to share or would you like to have a conversation in the background on why you're afraid to try therapy? There's nothing to be ashamed of because I will tell you for the longest time, I didn't think I needed therapy. For the longest time, I was afraid to try therapy. I was. So, yes, Jim, therapy can feel like ripping the band aid off, and that can feel scary, but often a necessary step towards working to get to the root of the mental challenges. So true. So true. There's, see, what a lot of people don't understand is we're all flawed. Okay. We all have our problems, and it's getting to the root of those problems and resolving them. Okay. And fixing them and moving forward and not letting whatever we're struggling with control us and take time away from us. And I'm speaking from experience because I have been depressed for 4 months straight. Okay. I've tried hanging out with friends, I've tried doing things. I have been depressed every day for 4 months straight. I've gotten out of the house. I went and saw the movie with my friend. We hung out. I thought that would help. It didn't help. I haven't been in therapy for 4 months, and you guys are my only outlet. So yes, C-Star said, I don't like therapy, but I did it anyway. Sharing her struggle is difficult. Yes, sharing your struggle is difficult. Well, it takes talking to somebody, to be honest, to figure out if it's you or the environment. So sometimes with me, speaking on my behalf, growing up, I used to blame everything for all my problems, blame everybody for all my problems, when some of the problems were me. And when I started going to therapy, I realized that the world didn't revolve around me. Um, it so it does make sense what you're saying, Kim, but I don't know your situation, and it's not my place to know your situation. The situation you're in is, if you choose to go to therapy, it's between you and that therapist. So, yes, an unbiased person equals therapy. Not involved equals listening. Yes, I agree with that. One thing I will tell you is, every person I have communicated with, I don't tell them what they should or shouldn't do. I don't, I just share my thoughts and opinions. I don't tell people what to do or how to do it, because I don't want it to fall back on me. Okay. If somebody calls me and tells me what's going on, I'll listen and I'll share my thoughts. But I'm not going to suggest you to do anything that I wouldn't do. I'll tell you, try therapy. Just try it. It don't hurt. It won't hurt you. It won't hurt you to pick up that phone and call a therapist, schedule an appointment, go sit down and just cry. It doesn't hurt. Just tell them what's bothering you, what's going on in life, and just let the emotions flow and get it out of your system. That's what some of us need to do today. Is we got so much pent up frustration and anger, and we don't release it. And I don't mean release it on somebody else. I'm just release it. Go out into the woods and scream as loud as you can. Cry as hard as you can and get those emotions out of you. So it relieves some of the weight off your shoulders. There's no shame in it. I'm going to put my email in chat. And if you need to reach out, I'm always here. I'm always here. Send me an email. What's going on, Hen? How you doing? Dear friend, how you doing? If you got something that's eating you up and you just want to talk about it, there's my email address. I'll hook you up with a phone number to call. You can call me. Whatever. If you're on Discord, you can call me. Send me a message. You know, if you're still here, Kim, send me an email. And please, whatever you do not self-diagnose yourself. Do not do that. Seek professional help. Let them figure out what's wrong with you because they are trained to do so. I care about every single one of you guys, and I know every single one of you guys care about me. So until the day this channel ends, I will always be here. I might take a break here and there, but I will always be here. Nana's Dragonfly, you still at work? Well, I hope you had a good day at work, Nana's Dragonfly. I'm not going to end right now, Kim. Put a 1 in chat if you would like to come up on panel. I will open it up again. Put a 1 in chat if you would like to come up on panel. I got to change the subject because I was getting ready to start bawling my eyes out. And if I did that, you guys wouldn't be able to hear me. I hope you feel better, Hen. I heard you earlier. One day. I've heard that from so many people, Kim. One day I'll come up on panel. You know, I've heard that from so many people. Did you gargle some warm salt water? You don't have a sore throat? We got a guest. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
All right. Good to hear that.
So
I thought it'd come up. It's not that
thank you
hard
for
to come up.
joining.
You're welcome.
That's weird.
Kind of breaking up.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you were broke up there for a second.
Oh, sorry. Liz Delgado said, I'm scared to speak on YouTube. I'm sure I'm I am unsure of myself. I have issues. I like how she put it in caps. She yelled it out loud. I have issues. Okay.
It's not
Yes,
that
Hen, you are one big issue.
hard.
Oh, she's gonna come up on panel and curse me.
You don't want to do that now.
No,
Do
no,
you?
no. You know the cartoon character He-Man? I am He-Man. You just get rid of I am to I have issues and say it the same way, and it'll sound a lot better.
My issues
C
have
star.
issues.
My issues have issues.
I
Take a
got rid of
guess.
my issue.
What did I just say, Hen?
I can't curse you. I can't talk properly.
Oh, what did I tell you?
It's bad, isn't it? No.
See?
Seriously, no sore throat, no swelling, just no voice. It's fucking weird. My lower language.
You sound like a sexy witch.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Oh,
It's gone beyond husky to just squeaky. No.
I hope you think you need to go see a doctor.
No, I think I'm just worn out, Eddie. I think that's all it is. I'm just worn out. It's my body telling me to slow down.
Did you quit vaping?
No, well, yeah, it did, but I've gone back to smoking. Which is
That's not good.
I know, because big issues, the big issues.
Your issues have issues, and those issues have issues, and we all have issues.
Yeah, my
So
issues.
Pull out a box of tissues for those issues.
My issues moved back home. I started smoking again.
Oh, so your son moved back home?
Yeah.
Oh. No wonder why you lost your voice. You've been yelling so much.
I haven't, though. That's the thing. I've not spoken hardly at all today. It's just, and yesterday. No, it just went. In fact, any time I spoke to him, he told me to shut up because he couldn't stand listening to me. So stop talking.
Quit, Grandpa. Quit, Grandpa.
Stop talking.
And Reality Wins is back there laughing her asses off. She's got it muted. She's probably laughing.
It might be laughing that's caused it. It might be laughing that's caused it. You know, just too much laughing.
Well, I hope you figure out what's wrong and it gets better.
Yeah, I mean, I say my glands ain't swollen. There might be a little bit of swelling, but there's no soreness or anything. It's just really weird. I'm not used to this. I mean, I talk a lot.
You know what it is?
Oh.
You could have hit puberty again.
Dragonfly, I've been resting my voice all day, darling. And yesterday, I mean, I did stream last night, but yeah, no, I've been resting my voice all day. and getting lots of fluids. I even took like a vitamin C drink thing, you know, where you put the tablets in and it dissolves. And I'm trying everything. It's just not working. But it'll come back. It just means that we can't do Christmas karaoke, and I'm so sad about that. I'm relieved, really. I'm sure my audience is relieved as well.
So I live with one of my adult children suck.
It does
But I'm
suck.
trying to enjoy my life without crying. What's up,
Yeah,
Ozzy True Crime?
but I am going to step down though. I only came up here to tell you I can't curse you because I can't talk properly. I need to be able to. I need to be able to, you know, say the words properly to make the curse happen.
All right, then. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care of yourself.
uh,
At least you came up.
yep.
As I was saying, I got rid of my issues.
You want me to read that out loud, Sammy G? You want me to read it out? Okay. All right. So Sammy G sent me a message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kentucky Lee. So Sammy G sent me a message. She said, I wrote this once upon a time. I was asked today if we could all pray for each other. Here's my response. This prayer is for everyone. I pray today, no matter how dark it gets, that you breathe through this moment and read this to yourself or aloud to someone you know needs to feel loved and needs wounds healed. You matter. You're meant to be here. When you feel like you can't go on, cry your eyes out. Then rest. It's okay to take the day and spend it in bed if you wish. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Tomorrow will come. Stop pushing people away. Allow someone the chance to help you pass the time. Don't be afraid to ask someone if you can get a hug. Even if you choose to be alone, remember you are not alone. Sometimes when I find myself in a dark place, alone, unloved, I may have a few cries, like I'm 5 again. Then I lay down and maybe cry some more. Then I might reflect on my choices I made, and if I can see I made a mistake, I accept that, and I made a bad choice, and I make a better choice next time. I have a thought. I have thought to myself at times, maybe I just didn't have the courage I needed to make a better choice. Then I realized it wasn't a lack of courage, but rather I had allowed fear to take over. Fear of everything, anything. Fear of accepting love. Fear of stepping out of my comfort zone. Fear of failure. I sat with this realization and the idea things may go wrong. If I let go of fear, then I considered how I would feel if I was abandoned by love or didn't succeed at new profession. Just looking at what just looking at what's going on outside of my comfort zone might look like. I accepted the worst might happen, but also realized even if it went sideways, that I would at least know what it felt like to love someone, or to do a job I always wanted to do, or learn valuable lessons. It scared the hell out of me, but I did it. When I decided to get out of bed and took off the coat and called fear and threw it away, I took a deep breath in and said, from now on, when an opportunity comes along for me to have a say, I'm going to grab the bull by the horns and hang on for all it's worth to live my life to the fullest. By the way, it's okay not to be okay today. This is the day I stay in bed and embrace my sorrows, cry, whatever I need. The key is to get out and let it all out, cry. It's okay to cry your eyes out if you need. Just letting it all out lightens the load so you can really, truly, fully breathe again, to see and feel the sunlight again. Be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to feel, to be free to feel what you're feeling right now. You are not alone. I love you, and this is more than just breath. We can do this. I love you. Sammy G. Wow.
That was nice. That was really good, actually.
That was beautiful,
Oh,
Sammy G.
impressive.
Who's got tears in their eyes after reading that or listening to that? Man, that was strong. If I didn't think that was for everyone, I wouldn't have read it. I didn't even read it yet. I just was told that you sent me something to read, and I read it. That was beautiful. Very strong message. I'm going to keep that in my back pocket, and every now and again, I'm going to pull it out and read it. Sammy G said, I wrote it for my mom. That's amazing.
Has more significance then. Very beautiful.
Miss Gloria, I hope you're doing well, Miss Gloria. So, and like my banner says on the bottom, when I talk about certain mental health issues or diagnoses, it's for educational purposes only. I am not a medical professional. Some comments can be triggering and emotional. Yes. So I'm trying and I'm looking, and I might be lucky to have 2 here and there. I have subjects that I want to discuss, but I need females to do it. So in Reality Wins, I'm hinting at her, and Nana's Dragonfly knows I'm hinting at her too. And Reality Wins stays muted when I say that.
I know you're hinting at me. Something. Let's see. Next week I'm going to be on vacation.
That's next week. I'm talking about after the holidays.
Yes, after that. That's fine. I'll be available.
So
I know a lot about all mental health, to be honest.
Dose of Rose says, too old to participate.
Oh, come on now. No,
Too old to participate. Next year. I am today. When I'm ready, I want to share how I didn't know about depression until a car accident that changed my life, not in a good way. Those can do you. They can do it. Yes. I do videos called Story Time. So if you have a story that you want to share and you're afraid to come up on panel, I will record a video called Story Time with All Things Serious. And I will keep your story private, like I will keep your name private. I won't tell who the story came from. And I will do Story Time with All Things Serious. And if you want them to know who you are and who the story came from, I will also do it that way also. I've done that before too. All you got to do is just email me your story. And I'll share it. So,
That way it's painless.
yep. I don't mind
Never
sharing
knew.
people's stories. It keeps it anonymous, or it just makes it easier for you to share your story without breaking down on panel. So, all right. This is where I am to the end of my life.
Yep.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for letting me share with you what bipolar is and the different diagnoses around bipolar. Thank you, Sammy G, for that inspirational message. Thank you, chat, for being here, subscribers, members. New Year's Day, I'm going to be live streaming on Christmas Day also. I'm going to be doing a live stream on Christmas Day. I don't know what time yet, but I'm going live on Christmas Day. So for those of you, be on the lookout. Also, January 1st is going to be a members only live. So if you're not a member, get your membership, because it's going to be a members only live with merchandise to give away.
Nice.
So, but until then, I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon.
Have a nice night, everybody. Goodbye.
Have a good night, reality. I'll probably see you later tonight.
Okie doke. Sounds good.
All right.
Peace out.
Peace out. And with that being said, everybody, have a good night, my friends. And I will talk to you guys later.
Let's talk about the mind for a minute. The kind of battles fought, you don't just win it. It's a war zone inside, no camouflage. Every thought's a grenade, sitting ready to barrage. Growing up, they said man up, but never speak up. So I bottled it all, like a shaking soda cup. Pressure building inside, I could feel it crack. But the world outside only sees the mask, not the fact. Depression knocking at the door, anxiety's my guest. They invited themselves in, now I'm under duress. But mental health ain't a weakness, it's the strength to own. Every scar, every tear, every struggle we've honed.